Alright, we should be live. Hello, hello. Yeah, Elite Man, are you going to try and catch anything now? Obviously, we've had this drop here. To be fair, I was thinking of trying to catch these buys literally for a short-term trade to this area. But I figured the risk reward isn't worth it. The risk reward is literally 1-to-1, not even 1-to-1 to this candle, and I know there's a very high chance price is going to do this. And then I want to catch these buys down here, to be fair. So I'm going to wait. Mark's going to turn up in a minute or two. He's just sorting something out. Yeah, I'm looking for buys. Buys are looking like the likely option today. We've obviously grabbed loads of liquidity down here. Lots of sellers been taken out. Sorry, lots of sellers been triggered in. Lots of buyers been taken out. So now buys are, very likely. Especially up to the premium of this leg. To target these highs. This level here, like I just said. Should be good. Yeah. Are you looking at any other pairs? Or no? So yeah, I'm planning to buy. I guess you could look for the sell continuation, but I'm seeing these areas here, and I want to target them. Like I said, I could look for these buys here, but they're a little risky. Stop loss, is tricky. You couldn't really put your stop loss here, and if I put it here, then the risk to reward isn't really worth it. Plus, I'm always a little averse to trading right at the start of the stream. I don't really... Maybe it's a psychology thing, but you don't really want to... Yeah, maybe then not trade at all if risky trade. That's it. That's why I'm avoiding it. I prefer... What I've usually seen price do is... It will go up. Because obviously there's only been one candle, right? It'll usually go up to the order block, come down, then come for the real move. So I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm guessing you're looking for the sell. Or you're trying to catch the continuation of the sell. Power gonna speak today. Right, is that later on? I was looking at the news for this session. Nothing really important. We had French CPI, British housing prices, so nothing significant for today. At least during my session. Hey guys, thoughts on GJ? Yeah. Decent first trade of the week. Yesterday was a banger close. Amazing close yesterday. Obviously, I took my trade off before. So my target was this liquidity here. Because obviously, like I was saying yesterday, we know price is attracted to orders. We knew loads of breakout traders were waiting just above here. So I put my target just below. I said to the chat, if you really wanted to hold longer, the next logical place would be 800. I think Nu was looking for 800 too. But personally, you know, in my experience, I've seen that price is more likely to hit this than do its thing from there. So I took my trade off before here. It's a good target. Ended up reversing after that. Then sells would have been good.
Yo.
Hello, hello.
We made it, we made it. Oh. Apologies for the lateness, for the tardiness. Am I not speaking?
Mark.exe is
Oh,
loaded.
there it is. Yes, sir. Yes,
You boys gonna be like, maybe Mark will. To be fair, I haven't got university today, so I'll if he does do a stream, then I'll jump on.
What? New York? Powell?
Would you turn up?
Mr. Powell?
What's the demand? What's the demand for the Powell's?
Maybe. I do, what's it called? Live stream major news event, so not a bad shout at all. Right, let's see the GJ. Oh, GJ flew during Asian session as expected. To be honest, I can't lie. I did expect a small retracement to the upside. And then now it's dropping, so it's pretty good. It's still a little bit ill. I can't lie.
Hello, James. How you doing?
Come back, James. Hello, hello. Scrap.
Don't mind me plugging TradingView. I plugged it too much.
Morning, everyone.
That's stupid.
Euro, dollar.
Good.
You think it's
That's
gonna
good, man.
go down? Yeah. I see that.
Were you watching the World Cup yesterday?
I was indeed. I was.
Mark, we can't hear you, by the way.
What the hell?
Or see your camera. Don't know what's going on. There you are.
Yo.
I need to watch the highlights. I didn't really watch the game, to be honest, but I think England won. 2-0, 3-0.
Hello, can you hear me?
What is going on with Mark? Morning, Ray.
Yo.
Am I being the stupid one? Is my volume off?
I think your volume's off, mate.
Jesus Christ.
What's your volume off then?
Adeel already, Jesus. Yeah, my volume was off.
Morning, Ray. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah,
we don't see Mark. Don't worry, that can be fixed.
Yeah, my audio was on for the stream, but my own thingy was on mute. So, but yeah, on GJ, right? I was contemplating these buys, but I figured the risk reward isn't worth it for this first order block. So I'm gonna wait for the push back down if it happens, and then wait for the higher. What's the word? Higher probability buy. That's what I'm looking for.
He's going against me, boys.
Who is?
You are.
Well, not yet.
Not quite, but you will be going against me.
I'm pretty sure I might be going against Elite Man too. I think he's looking for sells.
Is my ones.
He hasn't said anything yet, but
Is my ones at the moment. So I have two positions at the moment, but this one's at break even. So really, we're only risking this one.
Yeah, go on. Have you entered already?
Yeah. So I entered this yesterday, and then obviously I moved it to break even as soon as this level is hit. Just about missed me, to be honest. So quite fortunate there.
Jeez.
And then started dropping.
Right,
obviously.
So when was your entry? Was it 12 o'clock? 1 o'clock?
Right there, yeah. 1 o'clock.
Alright, wait, wasn't your break even a little early then? Anyway.
No, I mean, it was at 1 to 2, 1 to 1 almost.
It's because of the 2% risk thing, innit?
And I risked 2%, yeah, I risked 2% at the time, so I was like, whoa.
You're like, what?
So I panicked.
I made money already? What's going on?
Yeah, literally, I woke and I was like, no way it dropped that much. I checked, like, because I saw my P&L, and I was like, there's no way it dropped that much. I checked it, I was like, that's not right. And then I calculated the risk and I was like, oh my god, I've doubled my risk here. So I swiftly, luckily it was at this point around 3 o'clock, Okay then, antivirus, go away. Um, Give it a second.
Yeah,
It'll go away.
that is the real virus. Always pops up. What the fuck?
Honestly, I don't know how to take it off, to be honest. But yeah, so I entered this movie to break even, closed half at, it's pretty obvious why I would close half there, because I was risking 2%, and then I re-entered around this level over here. Didn't expect it really to go all the way up here. I expected it to retrace
Right,
like
there's a
maybe to this
re-entry
level.
there.
But yeah, it decided to continue back down, so it's pretty good. Luckily,
That's nice.
lucky. As for pound, as you can see here, my expectation for pound is for it to continue dropping all the way down to 17.30, 17.40 over here. I was expecting this to be the move to the drive to the downside, but you can see that kind of failed, and it kind of finished back up into these lower time frame zones over here. But what we can probably do is, if it rejects this level again, we could probably just extend the zone and make it like this. That way, if it breaks down here, then that's going to be the drive down. And then from this drive down, I do expect price to go up and rally here, because I expect a lot of buyers moving their stop loss around this level. But if it drives up, then I expect them to move it slightly into this level, so we might have a little bit of that kind of price action. So we'll see. We shall see. That's my
Nice.
quick time analysis. If you guys want to see my full in-depth analysis, it is on the Discord group. I broke it down step by step of why my bias.
Yeah, so that's pretty. That's a good way of doing it. To be fair.
Yeah, that's basically like how I would, what the things are going through my head when taking a trade, right? Step by step, looking at it. Obviously, as you guys know, I do use intuition at some point of my trading. Call it gambling, call it whatever. I call it human touch, but
Human touch, man.
Human touch.
It's a good way of doing it. To be fair, I might start doing that again on my journals, because I used to do. I don't know if I ever showed you it, but for example, I'll have my trade and then I'll put number 1, this happened. Number 2, this happened. Number 3, this for so.
Yeah.
So now, for example, it would be number 1, bearish price action.
Exactly, that's what I do. Exactly,
2.
It's literally a checklist.
It makes it so simple to understand.
Does, obviously, with that, I put incorporated market psychology. I incorporated market profile analysis as well. So that's basically what I did. By the way, what did the volume profile do?
What, on your trade?
Yeah, on gold, I'm seeing. It created a wick. To be fair, the value area is still concentrated within this consolidation. So if we break out this consolidation to the upside, which I'm expecting we do, we're gonna have a drive to the upside. Maybe potentially 1800 is what my prediction is. Bear in mind, I'm still overall bearish on gold, but I do expect a drive to the upside for a bit.
Having a little conversation on TradingView.
What's happening? Possible sell.
I don't know.
We hear and see. At the moment, I don't look nothing. Possible sell was 166.721. Yeah, no. To be fair, there is a potential scaling around that level. Although I'm just chilling with GG. I already have 2 positions on. Honestly, might close this one. The second re-entry, just because it did a huge drive to the upside and then completely rejected that basic supply zone, I guess you could say. Or demand zone, I'm not too sure which one, but basically the support rejected that 165,500 support, even broke the previous lows and then started driving back up. So I wouldn't be surprised if it starts driving at some point now. I'm talking about GJ here, by the way.
Yeah, what was Leapman saying? 172. Yeah, for sure, there's quite a few places you could have got in, of course, depending on your strategy. 172 and then 165,967. Yeah, all depends how you trade, right? So let's say we were doing the whole liquidity play. So my strategy, it's a little techy because you obviously had this area here waiting to be taken, but if you wanted to say these relative highs here got taken, sort of, maybe you could have grabbed an entry. But a lot of you guys use key levels, don't you? So I guess prime time for entering was here, which I'm pretty sure was your entry, if you can see my screen.
Sorry, I'm not looking at it at the moment. It's like,
No, I was saying you probably entered something to do with key level here. Around 12, 1
uh,
o'clock. It's a sort of key level. I'm not sure entirely.
yeah. It was, yeah. It was at the time. So I entered around 163.77. One, because if you look at the 4 hour, there is I'm pretty sure there was an order block that was waiting to be filled. I wasn't quite sure. No, there isn't. Why did I enter again? I didn't write this one down. It was literally like
Why did you enter, bro?
Let me find out
No,
one
we were
second. I'm
in the
just trying
4 hour
to well,
block. So if
I
anything, you
was
should have been buying, bro.
I should have
If
been
that's your
buying,
logic.
but well, there you go then. I went the opposite. No, let me find out what I actually bought. I completely forgot. I didn't mark this one down. It was more of a, what's it called? Impulse entry, really. I was trying to gamble that day. It worked out.
Um, I, yeah, it ended up working out. Are you following up with the recent crypto Bitcoin moves, Mark? What shall I
Yes,
say
I
to this
am.
guy in the Trading View chat?
Say
Uh,
join and I'll let you know. I mean, I missed a buy, but I
Jump
expected
on
bullish.
the stream and Mark will give his thoughts.
I mean, to be honest, it's kind of moved here. It's moved loads.
In 15-minute look was good sell entry around 16.
Did you see Bitcoin move though? I got missed by a few hundred pips here.
Honestly, I don't even look at crypto, but my idea was I'll look at crypto once I've made money from trading normally. That's
Yeah, no, true,
that's
true.
my logic.
I
Uh,
trade it, but I had to I'm holding the bag at the moment. It's
yeah,
quite unfortunate. I called the big drop, but still I didn't close all my positions. Obviously, that'd be stupid. It's a long-term investment, so if I closed it and
yeah,
completely
100%.
disregard that,
Yeah, I mean it's just been ranging really, hasn't it? Oh, because we
it's
had a
well,
little
yeah.
push up. We've left liquidity down below.
Mhm.
Not the clearest of liquidity, but
No.
I'm seeing something though. I'm seeing a little reverse head and shoulders. No, I'm joking. What I am seeing is the cleanest trend line of trend lines. They must have baited in so many people with this. So now I guess if you're looking for sells, there's a lot higher chance of it working out now than there was before.
I'm still looking for buyers up to like that.
Yeah.
The what's it called, that major wick on the top. You can see it. If you look at
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
chart, it's the
saying.
most major one.
There's definitely lots of people waiting above here, here. I don't know what level you're looking at, but
The most significant top wick. Just you'll see it on the chart. Like if you see
what
it,
time
it's
frame?
pretty prominent. The time frame you're looking at right now. Just look on the left. That big top wick. I'm expecting to fill in
This one here.
that whole level. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I thought so. Nice rejection. GJ or
Yeah, DJ looks like it could potentially be driving here. We'll see though. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't a fan of the was it the 15-minute close? No, not 15-minute. The hour close when I first entered.
yeah.
Whereabouts was it?
What on what just now? Or?
No, so around 4 o'clock. I didn't like that close on GJ around 4 o'clock yesterday. 16 o'clock basically our time. You can
Yeah,
see that it drive down and it wicked back up, and then the next one obviously had to wick up, right? And obviously scare a lot of traders probably. And started
yeah.
driving down, made equal lows over here. Now that equal lows has been completely broken by this current candle. So my expectation right now is can potentially start reversing and trickling back to the upside, potentially going up to 166, 600, and then starting to potentially start to fall back down to 164, 350.
6'4", 350.
Yeah, it's a daily level of mine.
Alright, so basically, guys, if I end up taking the sell, I'm getting 100 risk reward trade today. That's what Mark's saying.
Yes, 100%. 1 to 100. Elite man, I think he got tapped out on euro dollar. And no, he might not have actually. If it kept it a break even, he would still be in euro dollar. Not elite man, sorry. James.
Yeah.
James had an
Marlboro
amazing trade.
James, you have been killing it recently. What
He's
was it
been,
yesterday? It was 2 losses and 6 wins? I don't.
yeah,
Yeah,
still
what?
a bit disappointed though. Imagine losing. Crazy times,
Yeah,
bro.
I saw
I'm
that.
joking. I lost 200,
Imagine
but
only having a 75% win rate.
that's
Imagine.
dead. That's dead, mate.
Imagine. But yeah, now fair enough, man. It looks like you're in and out all day. How long are you trading for?
He was at work, bro. He was making bread outside of work.
Is like, yeah, is that how you do it?
While in
You're at
work, sorry.
work, just keep checking the chart whenever you see something. That's the beauty of scalping, I guess. I guess if
Screw
you're on a low
scalping.
enough time frame, I don't mean my scalping. I mean like 1
Nah,
minute.
no. Screw scalping. No, I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's one of the skills I can't acquire at the moment.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm getting better at it though, slowly but surely, lowering the time frame. Yesterday, barely profit. I was like, nah. I mean, like, not every day is a trading day, right?
Yeah.
Not every day is a trading day.
I mean, it sounds like you still made profit, Elite man. Come on.
What's that like? What's that saying? It's like there's time for longs, there's time for shorts, and there's time for fishing or something. Basically, there's time for
I've
chilling
never
too.
heard that saying. That's
Ah,
mad.
there is. I swear there is. I didn't
I
just
mean,
make
it
it up.
sounds good, but I've never heard it.
I didn't just make that up. I swear. I may have. I'll take credit for it. I'll take credit for that.
There's a time for longs, there's a time for shorts, and there's a time for fishing.
Yeah.
That's mad. That's a really philosophical quote, you know.
Isn't it?
It actually is.
I've never gone fishing, so I don't know what it's like. But I know it's probably patient. Like, you know.
Basically, that's what
Probably,
they say.
yeah,
They're
it's
saying,
probably time.
sit on your ass, don't do anything.
Exactly. I keep Dixie open on my other monitor at work. Are you sure you're not gonna get fired soon because of that? You might have to go full-time trading. It might not be your choice.
Marlboro, he must be that guy who everyone knows they need him, so they can't say shit to him. He must be that one
Yeah,
guy at work.
very useful guy at work. And then, you know, even if he's doing whatever the hell he wants, he's
Yeah.
still do it.
The guy sees them on the chart. Yeah, he turns around like, and what? And what, bro? I'm on the
Thinking,
chart. What are you gonna do?
what's Jerome Powell saying anyways today?
Oh wait. So Bull and
Forex.
Bear, if you're watching this, like you need to type in the chat. Then I'll let Mark share his screen. He'll talk about crypto.
I'll be allowed soon. Where's Jerome Powell talking mad crap? Fed.
Can all of you guys see me talking to this guy? By the way, I'm sure you can.
I can't remember.
Basically, I said jump on the stream. He was asking about crypto, and Mark will give his thoughts. He said, "Who's Mark?" I said the other guy on the live stream. He said he's only talking about Forex. So I don't know if he's confused me and you, but
Maybe I can talk Bitcoin, my guy.
yeah, I just said message in the chat.
All my trades are based off Dixie. My gold trades are based off Dixie as well. If they align, then obviously I'll take the trade.
Yeah.
They normally do because obviously they're very negatively correlated. But they don't always align, and there's always like a little bit of discretion. And
Yeah.
just let it. I just let it.
Yeah, Dixie's it's a powerful thing, isn't it? Yeah, they need 4 people to replace me. I'm sure they do. Nah, bro, you meant to say you're irreplaceable. That's what you meant to say.
Don't sell yourself short, mate.
But yeah, these GJ buys, I'm just wondering. I probably would have been taken out of break even.
Oh, with that, but yeah.
So basically, the reason, I'll say it again, the reason I didn't take it is because, obviously, if you have an order block just sitting here, and I've usually seen when price has one candle in the opposite direction, it will bounce off the order block, come back later. We were talking about it yesterday. I think Mark said something about second entry. That's what he meant. So yeah, in this case, let's say I bought here, I would have moved to break even as soon as price got into the block. Price would have came back, you know, it's a tricky entry for me.
Yeah, as I said, I would have won. If you got tapped out the first time, I would have won it in your second entry because that would have been my actual entry. But unfortunately, I missed a trade yesterday for GJ
I remember hearing you, I was like, I stayed quiet, I was like, wait and see, bro.
Wait and see.
Second entry, my ass.
Nah, you gotta be braver than that. You gotta be braver than that, bro. You gotta be like, what do you mean second entry? Ain't no such thing.
Yeah.
Morning, New. How you doing? Big W for the was it Lions?
For the boys. For the boys.
Did I miss the buy? Not quite.
No, I'm not in this.
Not quite.
I'm waiting for the better entry, yeah. But yeah. Did you enjoy?
By the way, I said Harry Maguire GOAT because of that cross that he did. That stupid cross.
Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire.
He's like, isn't he like memed every single day?
He is. I mean, to be honest, he made some stupid moves. He didn't play that badly.
Yeah.
I think it's just a meme. It's just a walking meme. That's why. But yeah, pretty good game
man.
yesterday though. I can't lie. I'm actually glad I watched it yesterday because it's actually pretty good.
What was the final score?
3-0.
3-0. Jesus.
Yeah, 3-0. It literally was like, well, I think Rashford scored like what was it, the second half, the start of second half, and then like who was it? Phil Foden scored like 10 seconds after. It went crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it went crazy.
Phil Foden.
They too fair. They dominated Wales. Unfortunately for Wales. But
Unfortunately
fortunately
for
for England.
our
I mean, to be
neighbours.
honest, like as if they didn't win if Wales didn't win 4-0, like I think they didn't have a chance moving on anyways. Like they had a specific like way to get through to the knockout stages, but there was no way. It
What
was
do you mean?
practically
Even if they won, their points would
even
have.
if they won, yeah, they wouldn't have still
Oh,
like
right. Is it one of them situations?
yeah.
So has that group stage finished now?
Oh yeah.
At least
I
for
think they-
England's group, is it finished or not?
I think England's done. I'm not too sure. I mean, how many games? 3 games, right? Yeah, 3 games. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Ask Nu. Nu knows.
You know, let's just check it
Nu
live on
knows.
screen.
I think they're done. I think they're through. Because like USA is gonna go against the Netherlands, so I think they are through. England finished top of their block though.
Top of the block. Yeah, I was going
That's
to sleep yesterday. I just
crazy.
hear people outside. It's coming up. It's coming. Could it not come home later on?
Can they just come home earlier in the morning?
Yeah, like can it come home while I'm streaming? So I got some content, you know. I'm trying to sleep right now. What are you doing?
Yeah, England's through and the USA's through. Yeah, US did bits, you know. US is doing bits. Let's see. What happened to that EuroCAD? Was it? Was it EuroCAD you were looking at yesterday? That boy dropped. I think you missed it because it didn't retrace a little bit higher, did it? I think that was where you missed the EuroCAD. No, it went good
England
though.
through.
Look at that. How many pips was that? 102. Was it EuroCAD? What were you looking at yesterday, no? Next match on Sunday. Way.
Yeah, they move fast, don't they?
Yeah. You see more and more people starting to watch it as they get closer and closer to the semi-finals and finals and
Yeah.
yeah, I thought so. I thought you were waiting for a bit of a deeper retracement there. Obviously, unfortunately, it just went crumbling down there. EuroCAD. Oh, crap.
Oh, Croatia and Belgium tomorrow. That could be a good game. Japan and Spain. Yeah, these are all group stages still.
Was it a sell stop or a sell limit? Like, what did you? Oh, right, I see. It was oh, okay. How's everyone in the chat? How's everyone in the chat? Is psychology important? 100% of people says yes. Really? You guys actually think yeah, no, it's alright to be fair. It's pretty important.
Good to see the chats in check.
Just double check it. They're awake.
I'm gonna just leave it until I get proper rejection.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
yeah,
he's
just
gonna
gonna
be
try and scout
scrapping.
short term. Yeah, you don't wanna try it really. What is it? Yearly highs? 1 year. Wait, I can't do 1 year. Fine, 1 month then. Maybe 12 months. There you go. And we are getting close to yearly highs. The yearly high is supposedly 1.46414. So let's mark that out on the high time frames. Go back down to 1 week. Yeah, if you look at the 12-month candle, that goes crazy, to be honest. It's completely rejected the bottom and then rallied up. I actually want to see how the gold 1 year candle actually is about to finish. Let's see, 12 months.
EU and GU going up.
Gold just hasn't moved at all. At all.
Yeah, I just went on it. It's been ranging, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think maybe sells from this area.
Again, we're back down to like 10-year, like pre 10-year prices. Like 10 years ago, like 2nd of Jan 2012. We were at this exact same price that we are now. So people that bought gold at January 2012, they just break even. Their value didn't appreciate whatsoever.
Yeah. What am I looking at?
Gold crap investment.
Just everything, to be fair. GJ sells.
It's just the GJ
Adil's
man.
lost the plot. GJ buys.
Adeel's on the GJ hunt. Always. 24/7.
Yeah. Still deciding what pair to add on for the secondary.
EJ, bro.
I'm telling you, it has to be a cool sounding pair.
EJ,
AJ or EJ?
AJ. AJ's not bad.
There's the next poll. What sounds better, AJ or
AED and JPY are one of the hardest pairs to trade in my opinion as well, by the way. GBP JPY quite a hard pair to trade. GBP AUD USD is quite a hard pair to trade in my opinion. So if you do AJ, you're trading one of the hardest pairs.
Yeah.
From my personal experience, that is.
People say GJ is hard too, don't they? I'm pretty sure. Don't people say GJ is hard?
GJ is hard to trade. I can't. You can't, bro. Compared to GU, I honestly think GJ is harder.
Yeah. Yeah. EU's high up in the list just because so many other people do it.
Yeah, true.
And maybe when we do AJ and EJ, it'll be for the whole mastermind thing.
Yeah.
We'll see. But what's the daily candle saying?
Add EU low spread. Yeah, it's too basic. That's what his problem is. It's too basic.
No,
he doesn't want to have.
I didn't say that, did I?
Basically, he wants a cool sounding pair.
Did I say that? I probably did say that, didn't I?
Well, EU, yeah,
for scalping, yes, spreads. That's the main thing for EU, isn't it? If we can find if AJ or EJ have low spread, then I'll start testing them.
In fact, it could be pound. That's actually wild. It could be not like what's it called, yen and AUD.
Yeah.
From my experience, AUD and yen is quite a hard pair to trade.
The good thing is about adding EUR JPY or AUD JPY is they will move similar to GBP JPY for sure.
Well, yeah.
For a fact,
I'm only EU for higher liquidity and volatility. Yeah, to be fair, with EU, you're never ever gonna have a liquidity issue. Really, that's traded every single day for probably like billions and trillions of dollars. So
yeah,
you won't have liquidity issues. And volatility, I wouldn't say it's very, very volatile pair. I honestly think it's more of a stagnant, quite chill pair, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're looking at the same EU, but I honestly don't see any volatility in EU.
I was gonna say, I heard EU. Well, not even heard. I've seen EU. I swear it's not volatile.
Yeah. It moves like what, 2 pips a day?
Yeah. Yo, when you're on the 10-second chart like James, it's like, what?
Yeah, that is true. That's 2 pips. Yeah.
There's another EU. Yeah, bro. Just switch to a wonder. You know, it's a whole different.
Nah, there isn't another EU. Joke. I'm just saying that it's like EU's just a bit dead. I mean, it's not a bad pair to trade. I'm just saying it's not a very volatile pair. And obviously, if you're more of a conservative trader, then obviously EU's the one for you. I'd say EU's a great one. I catch my big movers and big. Yeah, that's the thing.
So is that what you do? Okay. Actually, no, I've seen you do that.
Since I'm more of a I'm gonna get heat for this because I got heat for it last time. But since I'm a longer term trader, I don't trade like EU a lot. I mostly trade like gold, pound, Aussie dollar because those move quite a bit. For the most part, obviously consolidate as well, just like any other pair. But when they move, they do move. And Bitcoin, I trade Bitcoin a lot as well because
you got heat for that.
Yeah, they said there's no such thing as a long-term trade. That's just called a swing trade. I'm like,
yeah.
But like a swing trade though, like when I hear swing trade, I'm thinking, oh, they're holding for like months or like 2 months, like month.
No,
or
I don't know. When I hear swing trade, I do think in terms of days.
I don't. I when I hear swing, I don't think I'm more of an intra week, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know though.
It's all subjective. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Oh yeah.
Again, even scalping, like the one person's 15 minute like me, someone else could say it's 1 minute.
Yeah.
And they're very different. Scalping on the 1 minute is very different to 15 minute.
Yeah, well, my guy from I think it was a week ago absolutely despised the fact that I used the term long-term trade.
Yeah. How dare you associate yourself with me?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Honestly,
how can you associate yourself with me? Look at you. I bet that's what he was thinking.
Long-term trader? No, he was just saying that, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not all that. It was more of a joke, really. It was more of a joke.
It must have been.
I'm only crying once every week because of it. It's not that bad.
You definitely didn't get PTSD from it.
No. I need to change my pillows every day because they get wet from tears. But you know, it's no big deal. I didn't get affected by it whatsoever. Anyways, I'm gonna wipe my tears with these GJ profits as it is dropping right now.
Yeah.
Let's get another one, boys. I'm still searching for the next one. I'm honestly thinking gold buy is gonna be my next one, but I'm anticipating it to go down to 1740 first. Liquidate these people that's trailed their stop loss to the 1740 level, and then start pushing up from there. We also have a daily level there that matches with this level quite perfectly. So, and then from there, my highest TP would be 1800. That's my longest hold, closing all of it. But first take profit would be 1763, then 1780, and then 1800. That's the plans. That's the steps. We don't do no 10 pip catches over here, boys.
No, we do 20 pips.
Nah, we do 10. We do two pips.
Yeah, 2 pips.
Remember, guys, if you're in profit for 2 pips, move to break even, close profits. I'm joking.
He's definitely not atting anyone there.
No. Nah, we're all friends in the Forex industry. Everyone's friends, right?
For now, guys. Once we get big, watch what starts happening. This video here, this video there.
Let's start acting like
everyone is getting smoked. They're gone. To be honest, there is something you could say about all of them though. Like we've already got a list, like not a list, but there's so many things you could say about every single Forex YouTuber out there.
Just the same ways you could say a lot of things against us. To be fair.
Yeah, true, but
yeah,
true.
There's no such thing as a perfect strategy, but
of course. This group is friends, other not enemy. Yeah, that's it, boys.
But 5 pips though? 5 pips?
By the way, if no one knows what he's talking about, there's other live streamers, quite popular ones. They'll take a trade, right? I'm gonna show you what they do. Let's say they sold here. Stop loss above here, so it's like 10 pips, right? No, let's say 12 pips, basically.
Yeah,
as soon as price moves to here, like 6 pips, 5 pips, they'll move their stop loss to break even.
And close partials too. Don't get it wrong.
Even take profits off at 6 pips, right? This is literally, we've seen people do this. And then they'll count it as a win, which fair enough, it is a win.
But like again, one complete loss wipes out your week's profit. That's like
very bad.
There's nothing wrong with that, but like I mean, if you're making money from it, you're making money from it. But the thing is, it's they're saying it's good risk management. I disagree with it. It's good risk management because it's not very like I don't know.
Yeah.
I make fun of it, but if they're making money from it, I can't really.
That's the thing. There's two sides. They're obviously making money because they do it consistently.
Yeah.
And James, it wasn't even 1-to-1. It's 1 to 0.5, bro. It's 6 pips.
It's because their runners come back into break even anyway. So like, you know, so they only have secured 0.5%. So next trade that they take, it's a loss. Then they lose 0.5 altogether, even though they technically won a trade. So their win rate might be high and so on and so forth. But again, if you're just scalping, right? If this is your trade, if you're just a scalper, and you know, fair enough. You know, you do you. It's a profitable strategy, but I'm saying it's bad practice to do the whole like close half, move to break even, and then whatever.
But you gotta be very fast. See, my issue with it is, I don't really care because they're making money. Fair enough, you are a consistent trader. My problem is the fact that they don't know what they're doing. Because you're only targeting 6 pips, but your stop loss is 12 pips. You're essentially gambling on the fact that price is gonna move down.
Again,
what I'm trying to say is, do you really know what you're doing if you're only betting, like, if you're securing your profit as soon as price moves 6 pips? You're sort of saying, oh no, I'm not sure if price is going to go my direction. I don't know how the market works. You know, liquidity, order blocks, they don't really look at this stuff. All they talk about is candles themselves. And they'll say, alright guys, we got a rejection here, we got clean candles. But they don't say what the clean candles are for. They don't say what the clean candles actually mean and why price is gonna...
Like, to get away with that,
Move
that
up
type
or
of
down.
strategy, you kind of have to have a 90, almost like an 80, 90% win rate consistently,
Yeah,
or else like in one bad month can wipe out your like three good months in like
that's it.
quite easily, honestly. Um, especially if you're compounding your account. If you're compounding your account, obviously you're going to be increasing your risk ever so often. Especially if you get three good months in a row, you start compounding
Yeah,
your account, you start increasing your risk, and then you start taking that, and then you get a bad losing month. Then you're screwed. Like you could easily like lose all your profits, if not a bit more,
yeah,
from the past month. There's nothing, obviously, nothing wrong with this. If if you're consistently doing it, fair enough. I know, there's a trader in our group, Elite Man, does this quite a bit. Like, he's really good at these 5 pit scalps, but
yeah.
I don't know what his complete risk management is, but he's really good with them. So I'm not saying it's a bad strategy by any
That's it.
stretch of
Yeah,
imagination. But my issue is though when they start talking about, let's start talking bad about like smart money or like other
yeah. That's it.
strategies.
It's when it comes to strategies, like we sort of know we know what's going on.
It's like, why would you,
It's,
why talk about other strategies when your strategy, there are some big, major holes in it, major holes in it,
yeah,
and then they don't want to address that.
yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm similar, right? At 1-to-1, I take off some of my trade,
Yeah.
but 1-to-1 and my runners, a lot more than 50-60% of the time, do hit profit. The
hmm
runners hit the full profit.
Also,
And
GJ's
I'm on the
fallen.
15 minute. I'm not on the 1 minute, trying to do this and that. So,
GJ has fallen.
yeah.
We'll see if it
I'm going to
continues
make
to
sure
fall
when I
in.
take these buys, there's a high chance of it.
You best win this now that you've talked mad trash about them. You know what I mean? You best win this
Yeah.
trade
I
now.
might
No
just,
pressure.
yeah, I've got to just not take a trade now, just to
You
stay
guys
safe.
just got up.
Just to stay safe, bro. But yeah, I
I
don't like
traded like that.
GU
It
though.
sucks.
I don't
Alright,
like
whatever.
GU. The fact that there's clear equal lows. What will be good is if I'm taking buys on GJ, if these lows have been taken on GU, then that will be really good. It's not a main part of my strategy, but I traded like that in stocks where I would apply level 2 tape reading. What's tape reading? To catch squeezes. Trades were so fast I had to set up. Oh right, really? I guess that would. I guess you would have to. To be fair, if you go back to our streams from like a month ago, not no, sorry, 2 months ago, I was actually on the 1 minute scalping. New remembers world's fastest break even. I would literally move to break even, or was it 2 to 3 pips profit? Tape reading is next level live data. I can't hear you by the way. Mark is laughing to himself. Mark is still laughing to himself. I don't know what he's doing, bro. I don't know if he's on the phone or something.
You were saying like Nu would remember the world's fastest break even, but I was like, nah, he'll remember the world's fastest L. And then
Yeah,
I
I
held
know.
back.
That was
I
it.
held back.
It's world's fastest break even, L and win all in one.
I held back.
Yeah,
I didn't want to roast you in front of the street, but it was funny.
yeah.
That's why I was laughing at myself.
No, it was all three though. It was all three.
It was all three, yeah. First
The
fastest win,
reason
first
being,
fastest
it
break
was
even,
literally,
first
guys, it
fastest
was
L.
a two. If you go back, you'll see it was a 3 pip stop loss. So if you win, you
Oh,
win. You lose, and then
tape reading is next level live data. Sheesh.
what is
Give us some of that. Give us some of that, bro.
is my chat delayed? Are these
Mine's a
typing up
little bit
now?
delayed. Adeel's tightened up now. Yeah,
Of
he's
course.
panned. He's panned up.
I
He's
knew I
panned up.
had you watching. I had to, man. Come on.
The same as me. I don't like losing just because Nu's watching.
Yeah.
If Nu wasn't here, I wouldn't care about losing. To be honest, you lot can all blow your mortgages on my trades.
Yeah.
But if Nu's around, I have to make it right. I'm joking. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is a
my
good thing
camera.
where with
Sorry.
that is a sort of good thing about streaming is that if you lose, there's a higher chance you're gonna. I don't know. I feel like you'll do this anyway, but there's a much higher chance you're gonna work on the issue straight away.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
yeah,
Like if
yeah,
there was no stream, and let's say even me and Mark didn't have the call, we've been doing this call for ages.
yeah.
Like if you have no one to keep an eye on you,
No
when
one
you
to keep
take a
you,
loss, you might put off your journaling, your improving, like for the
Yeah,
next week, or maybe
yeah,
the
because
next month.
yeah.
You know.
Agreed.
So
But since you have someone to kind of keep you on track almost,
yeah.
yeah, it's 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Elite Man's back.
Elite man, did you catch these cells? Are you been scalping yourselves or not?
I mean, you guys didn't enter the sales. Oh, I mean, to be fair, rightly so. I did say I was gonna blow an account in December probably, so I wouldn't be surprised if people
Maybe
didn't trust my
that would
trades.
have been it if you didn't close the
Yeah,
house.
yeah. Honestly, nah, it would have been like a 2% loss. Not that bad. It would just wiped out all profits, which would have been quite annoying. But
True. Oh, yeah, you just started the account too, innit?
yeah,
Oh, for this month at least.
yeah.
Is anyone else going to take FTMO in January with us? I think we got 3 or 4 people doing it now.
Mhm.
I'm
We
not.
start
I'm
talking
not
about the
encouraging you
mastermind.
to. I'm not encouraging you to, but
I reckon we start doing the mastermind soon on January maybe.
maybe.
Mas-
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, maybe start off the year like that.
Yeah, see if it's a good thing to release. If we pass the FT run, and obviously that's marketing material, boys.
Yeah. I would still keep it free though until we get bigger. 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
By the way, guys,
So
if
we
you don't
can
know what we're talking about, it'll be a group where, first of all, we make sure you're a profitable trader. As in, like, I don't know if we would have to make you prove it or not. Or we just see from your
see it by eye, to be honest.
see
And
by
see it
eye
by
from you
analysis,
talking in the
yeah.
chat or sending your charts, and then every Sunday we just get together on a call, literally just analyze the next week, and
Yeah.
it's a way of
Sure.
seeing everyone else's ideas, and maybe even everyone picks one pair to trade together. So
If we can get a 90% win rate on that pair because everyone has the
yeah,
same thing. Am I in, James? M-A-U. Are
yeah.
you
See,
in? Come
of
on
course,
now.
James, of course.
Don't ask stupid questions like that. No, you kicked off the group. Get out of here.
Exactly, exactly. But
Joking, of
yeah,
course.
but if you think about it, if you got, let's say, 10 people with a 70% win rate each, and then you all
That's a joke,
decide,
that's a
okay,
joke.
you all decide, okay, if one of us, if let's say 4 of us, or 3 of us, let's say 3 of us have the opposite bias, just
Then we
because,
wouldn't take the trade.
just because all of you have a high win rate, um, you'll follow along with the majority.
Yeah.
So the other 7. So in the long run, you end up, having a higher win rate because all of
Then
you have a high
obviously,
win
like,
rate.
all the conclusion will be posted on the group so everyone else can follow along with it. So even obviously if you're not a profitable trader or
Yeah, no,
you're
that's a
not
good
that
shout. I didn't
quite
think
there
of that.
yet,
I didn't
you're
think of
not
that.
quite there yet, then all the conclusion will be posted on the group so you guys can still follow along and
Yeah.
potentially learn from it. That's the idea.
Jamie,
James passed the Enigma challenge. Yeah, the
yeah,
Enigma challenge. That's a great challenge actually. The Enigma challenge.
coming soon, coming soon.
Yeah. Soon, like one day, the group wouldn't even be a paid group. You have to pass a challenge to join the group.
That'd actually be pretty sick, The challenge is going on the daily time frame, predicting the next candle.
Yeah, the next
Like what
5
we did last
candles.
time.
Nah, it was a joke. There's no Enigma challenge. There's no Enigma
Yeah.
challenge quite yet. Although we did do like a little what's it called? A little fun game that we did. So we
Yeah.
went on a weekly time frame and just to see how good my intuition is, basically, without any analysis or anything, just see where the price will go. I did quite well there.
It was pretty good,
I'm a very good gambler. What can I say?
of course. Moment is joke, next year is gonna be real.
Oh,
Of course,
deep.
of course, elite
That's
man.
deep.
Of course.
That's deep.
What do you mean,
Someone-
bro? January, £3,000 course? Of course. What do you mean?
January. I'm releasing one tomorrow, boys. £3,000
Yeah.
course. Link in the description. Although because
Christmas
it's Cyber
sale.
Monday last, yeah, because it's Christmas,
Christmas
sale.
sale, £2,000.
It's down to £2.
Nah, we're messing. We would never do that to anyone. Not
No,
us.
no,
Nah.
no. Not yet. Until I change my mind, and then maybe.
Nah, £3,000 is it's way too much.
Yeah, Christmas sale. I bet you everyone's going to participate. Christmas sale.
Watch all these courses, bro. Boxing Day sale or something like that.
There was a Black Friday sale. Everyone goes like, "Oh, I've never done a sale ever, guys, and it's my first sale." If you go back last year, that's exactly what they said. Guys, I've never done a sale. I swear.
Yeah. Some of these groups have Black Friday.
Oh yeah, no. We had a Black Friday sale on our group, didn't you see? 80% off
Yeah.
our group. Did you guys not see?
We gave you money to join. That's literally what the sale was. We gave you money.
We paid you to join.
But no,
Well,
you missed out. No one joined, so
Yeah, call it marketing. Call it marketing budget.
Yeah, elite man, come on, bro. You're slacking. You're slacking.
Mm. We'll give you 80% of what the original entrance fee was, which is free. So 80% of nothing. That's what we would have given you. to Chile. Fun facts. Next year again, yeah, next year. Maybe next year we actually start like.
Yeah.
You know what? Instead of doing that, I reckon next year we'll do like a what's it called, a Black Friday giveaway rather than a Black Friday sale. I think that'd be better.
No, that's true. That's a good job. Or even
Twist it around.
Christmas
Christmas
giveaway.
giveaway. Christmas prezzies. Oh, that'd be the one. Christmas prezzies.
Legit. The Enigma tree, bro. Forget the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
We love the Enigma tree.
You
It'll be
get
just
a
one
plane,
big ass candle in the corner of the living room.
you get a plane ticket to box a deal, to
Okay,
spar a deal.
oh,
That
wow.
would be
Wow.
the gift.
Nah, you're wrestling, Mark. You're wrestling, Mark. Go on.
You do MMA
Once
against
he actually
me.
steps back in the gym, you know.
One day, mate. One day.
Or maybe it's a surprise ticket to Oscar.
Surprise, yeah. Oh god. I mean, Oscar's joining the army, so he's gonna be whammed soon.
Yeah, he is.
He already is whammed, to be honest. But
Mad.
if you guys can't tell, I'm very, very ill. So if I mute my mic, it's because I'm sniffing. TMI? Too much information? Maybe.
Maybe.
We're all family here. It's fine.
Um,
Gold is rallying here against my bias. I mean, not a fan of it. I don't have an entry, but still. Oh, let's see what happened with oil. Did I track oil correctly? Ish. Saw that rejection. Saw that fake out coming from a mile away. Had a retracement back up. I still do think we're gonna push one more time to 80, and then drop to 77 from there.
yeah, so it was a good call not taking those buys. It wouldn't have worked
You need
out.
tea and honey. Oh, does that actually work? Because
I
my
literally
parents
just
used to
had
do
that.
My parents
Tea and honey is
used to
good.
do that. Isn't it just lemsip, or isn't that what lemsip is though?
Nah, Lemsip's different.
It's like a disgusting tea and honey.
Have actual tea and honey is good.
Is
Especially
it?
first thing in the morning. It doesn't
I
have
just
to be tea, it can
yeah.
just be water and honey. But
I can't lie. I just eat spicy ramen and then everything.
what, first thing in the morning, yeah?
No, yeah, yeah. No, I just eat spicy ramen and then all my illness
Yeah.
is cured. It's better than paracetamol, honestly,
Spice
boys.
is good. Yeah, spice, that's a whole Asian remedy, isn't it? On both sides.
Is it? Is it?
Our side
I
and
know
your
that.
side, I'm guessing.
No, no, our side. Our side.
Spicy food is good.
I'm built different. What can I say? You guys go out running in the morning. Nah, I eat spicy food. I eat ghost pepper in the morning just to wake me up. We're
How's
different.
that for a morning routine?
Yeah,
Ghost
we
pepper,
built
though.
different. It's getting kind of tame though, so I'm gonna need to step it up. I don't know what the next step up is. Maybe like Carolina Reaper or whatever it's called. That one. I'm gonna take that every morning.
Oh, that would be a good video, you know. Incorporate that into trading somehow.
Every time you lose, you have to eat chili. Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, we do the whole predicting thing. Whoever loses,
Oh
yeah,
my
the chili.
goodness.
Oh, that would
Oh,
actually be sick.
that'd be a good one. I'll go to Loughborough for it.
That would actually be a mad video.
Go to Loughborough for it. I don't know why you're laughing. You're gonna be joining. You're gonna be on Zoom meeting as well. What are you talking about?
I don't think I've ever had. I think I might have had the dragon one, whatever it's called, dragon chili or.
Game
Yeah.
over. Oh no.
Wait, you're right, brother. Have you just lost your account? What's going on?
Jeez. Rest in peace.
Oh, you're on about the
Mum made
chili.
pancake. Dad made spiced rice to put in
No
pancake. That
way.
goes crazy. Midterm view. Oh, midterm view on GJ.
Well, Mark,
Ah, this-
if you mean midterm as in like for the day, I am expecting price to continue downwards, but I'm targeting the buy into the deeper area.
I have that bearish sentiment in me, you know. I got that bearish sentiment in me.
Alright, guys, we have our first crackhead in the chat.
Nah.
Your badge has been taken.
I'm expecting 164,356.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
in
we
terms
get
of
it.
targets,
Yeah, I'm with you on this, buddy. I'm with you on this.
yeah, targets are tricky. I guess there's loads of liquidity to target, but
Let's go.
if we target the order block,
How are you, Rav? How you doing?
to be fair, why don't we go on the daily?
I'm just holding me trades, boys. That's all I'm doing today. Let's see if I might enter GA. Nah, it's left the building. It's left the train station.
Lows. Higher time frames, I'm not sure to be honest. I think we've still got these equal highs sitting above here. That's what puts me off predicting the sells, but...
Come on, man. You know how I trade. You know how I trade. You can analyze high time frame.
Who? Me?
You, yeah.
I could, but I'm saying, in my opinion, you wouldn't be... You're obviously selling, but...
I'm selling for now, yeah, but
I feel
overall
like
I
it's
do
tricky.
expect
You're in
price
a
to
sort
go.
of range, you know.
I'm expecting around like 164, 500 around that level. And then from there we could potentially go up slightly.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's.
Not too sure yet.
I'm thinking before we take this low, there's a high chance of these highs getting taken, then dropping.
No, I think 164, 500 is a midterm view anyways. How many pips is that away? It's like 70 pips? 114 pips away. That's a midterm view. That's what I'm waiting for.
Elite man, it was good but hot. I thought he was pranking your mum. Was it an actual part of the recipe? It's a bit mad.
Sounds nice though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I saw rice and I was all over it. To be honest, what is it? That was well done, Mercy.
Alright, where's the hour flip on this?
Spice rice.
This is a... I'm tempted by these buys, but let's just see.
Nu just posted something on Discord.
Here's the hour flip.
Let me see what's happening with that.
Sorry.
Nu is looking to... I'm going to guess buy GJ at some point here. Let's see. Yeah, it's on Discord. I thought so.
So the hour flip is there, right? Sorry guys, let me just consult my crystal ball. Trying to decide.
No, call the market makers, bro.
What do you think the crystal ball is? Come on.
Oh, it's the market makers. I see. Oh, 165,370. You're looking at major support. 165,370. That. Yeah, that is true. I mean, to be honest, I closed partials around 165, 400 or 500 around that level, because there is a daily level that I'm quite worried about. But I do think we're potentially gonna break past that. If you look at how the dailies form right now, we've grabbed the top. We created a top wick first, and then we're starting to drive back down. We did break the previous day low as well, by the way, so that could be significant. I don't know who trades something like that, but yeah, that could be significant to start. And we obviously haven't broke the previous day high, so I think we could drive down on GJ. To be honest, my expectation, as I said, is 164,350, and then we could potentially start looking to pull back on. If you look at the high time frame, the daily time frame, we are making lower lows and lower highs still. Yeah, we're still making lower lows and lower highs, so we could still have one more drive to the downside. If we do break that 165, 164, 500 level that I was anticipating, we could potentially drive to 160. That's my high time frame view. Like the blue lines aren't really targets, but consider them as targets in this scenario. Here you go. It's on Discord. So the blue horizontal lines, they're not really targets per se, but in this context, they might as well be. Sorry, you guys. Am I stopping you from talking?
No, you're not.
Yeah. Whoa. Who said psychology isn't important? Come on, boys. Please explain yourself. I want to know your point of view. Wherever you are.
What are the votes on now? What's it saying?
Morning. It's 9 votes, so 8 people said yes, 1 person said no. No hate, no hate, but just want to know why psychology is important. I may even agree with you. Who knows? Yeah, I think we need to see a daily bull before thinking of buys. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't like the way that previous 30 closed. This is what's putting me off the buys. don't like it at all. I wanted these lows to get taken first.
If you are gonna
Yeah.
look for buys, I can see it right going up to 167,815 to potentially retrace. Although that would obviously, if we break these current highs now, then the trend could change bullish. At highest, I reckon we go to 167,850 around that level, and start climbing back down from there. But as of right now, my target still remains the same, and it's not going to move for a bit here. Moving my other trade to break even as well, my scaling trade. So that will be a break even, and my my first entry, I'm gonna move it up slightly to 1-to-1. So the stop loss now will be at 165,959. So I've secured 1% actually, because I accidentally risked 2% on this trade. So I've secured 1% already, and I've secured 1% because of my stop loss. So I'm overall secured 2% on this trade, which is, you know what, in terms of security, not bad at all, I will say.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all, can I say? No one wants to explain their no psychology is an important stance.
It's probably your Raj, you know.
That was a accident. That was a stupid accident, and I would have cried if I got it wrong.
Yeah.
Don't ever do happy accidents like that.
You would have been talking about that for like a month, I can bet.
I'm still talking about my 2 losses in a row. What can I say? Like, come on now.
Made it back though.
Well, yeah, but still, I don't lose. What the heck is this?
I did that a few weeks ago. We sold EA.
I don't know how I managed to do
joint
it.
analysis one. I think that was the one you both looked at together. I don't know what stream it was on. But...
Oh, it might have been. Your AED. Oh, wow. You must have made bank from that then, because it did hit overall take profit as I anticipated, to be honest. The long-term target,
so. I think it ended up winning.
Yeah. it went crazy. How's that possible? Mark lost. I know exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what? What? Me losing? Never. Not possible.
It was live. I think, was it a New York stream? I'm pretty sure.
It was live on chat. Oh, I think it might have been one of the first ones. Yeah. Well, yeah. We were talking about it, and it hit TP overall, like my weekly level, and we back. I think Elite Man profit from that as well, just before he went to the gym. You know, look at that, going all full circle over here.
Yeah.
Circle of trades.
By the way, guys, the reason I'm just deciding whether to take this. I wanted this low to get taken here, so that's why I haven't entered. I wanted it to get taken before we shoot up. Right now, price action's really choppy. The hour looks like this. Not a high probability trade. The 30-minute looks terrible. If you go on the 1 minute, very slow price action. Upwards, no momentum. All the momentum's towards the downside. So I just don't like it, to be fair. I'm not going to take it. I don't like it.
That was the day Elite Man found out that people hold their trades longer than 10 minutes. That was the day, I think. That was shocked.
What do you mean?
Because the next day I was like, oh, I'm still holding this euro AUD trade. He's like, you're still holding? No.
Nah, bro. I used to hold it. Come on.
That was the day, I think. We changed Elite Man's point of view in trading for that one trade. Someone else on stream took it. Yeah, I don't know where he is at this point. I forgot who it was. I can't lie. I'm sorry if you're watching right now and I didn't remember you. I do apologize. It was Elite Man was one of them. Yeah. Maybe I'm not sure if there's another person. Maybe. Elite Man did make profit from it. Bro. And I think that was my first live trade. You know, as in live stream trade. It might have been my first live stream trade. Yeah, I usually take 5 pips. Yeah, I mean I think he still does. But obviously for that one, I think he managed to get like a few, from what I know, because it drove as I expected when we broke those lows. It absolutely collapsed, and we had a small retracement and then continued collapsing anyways. I don't think it went back to break even ever. Honestly, I don't think it ever went back to break even. That was a good trade. That's what I mean. That's what gave me the idea of a mastermind, by the way. When we were like, yo, the heck? We just managed to take that trade.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it failed the first time, then I probably wouldn't have the idea. But luckily, it did win the first time. Because the second time we tried to do it, I think we lost on Euro CAD, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That was I mean, to be honest, it wasn't that bad of a trade. I just didn't spot the weekly time frame not having a bottom wick, and it was on It was Friday, and it was a strong bullish candle too. So it was a unfortunate trade for me, for us.
I don't know. The cogs just aren't. They're producing a negative reaction today, so I'm not taking this trade.
Yeah, second failed. It was a bad trade. Yeah. There's no sugarcoating it. It was a bad trade for both of us. I mean, analysis was okay. Like I think we went through the steps of analysis. I think we just didn't go as in depth as we really should have. But it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm a chill.
Let's see here. GPUSD.
Let's
gold.
see. Did you take those lows or not?
No, it didn't. I think. Did it not?
No, I didn't. It's just messed about.
Kenny lie. I was on a weekly time frame, and I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Oh no, not yet. It is messing about.
Is anyone else looking at anything? What are you guys looking at? What pairs?
Gold fake out, to be honest. I wanted to break to the upside. I wanted to break to the upside and completely collapse from there.
Yeah, gold is an interesting one. Had a complex retracement into the order block. Just took the highs. So smart money's definitely entering here. Question is whether they'll get faked out or not.
Yeah, screw smart money. Woo! Smart money sucks.
Smart money's all in here, bro. They're all entering.
Smart money sucks.
You're against the big boys.
Big boys? Well, smart money with $10 in their account. Relax.
The big boys.
I'm joking. No hate. It's a joke. No hate on smart money. I use liquidity concepts too. Why? Oh, was it just post like copy and paste like a crap ton of TNLs there?
That's the best way to visualize liquidity, you know.
I mean, at this point, to be honest, smart money will eventually become liquidity. Honest, if it just becomes more and more popular, it eventually will become liquidity.
We were talking about that on Discord, weren't we?
It eventually will become liquidity. It's a joke. It is a joke to somewhat. I'm only half serious.
And yeah, of course he's joking, man. He does liquidity all the time.
I do look at liquidity, but not because it's smart money, right? It's only because I understand why liquidity is built up in certain places. Or at least I think I don't understand. Obviously, can neither prove nor deny.
Yeah.
And I can neither prove or disprove my my thesis, my hypothesis. But yeah, liquidity is, I think it's one of the major things that I really tried to knuckle my head around or wrap my head around was liquidity and how to use that and utilize that. And I think liquidity and market psychology it goes so hand in hand. They could quite literally be interchangeable, to be honest. In my opinion, anyways, that market psychology and fear, greed, and so on and so forth can easily be substituted with just liquidity. So exactly, not smart money, but it's just like I understand that there's liquidity at certain points, and if I know what the bank's objectives are, was one, obviously make money, right? That's their objective. And how can they make the most money? They can make the most money by executing a lot of their trades at the same price. And how are they going to do that? They're going to have to generate liquidity at some point or somewhere. They can't really generate liquidity themselves. They're going to need to get some retail traders involved. And obviously, as sad as as bad as it sounds, most retail traders are liquidity. It's just the facts. Sorry to say that, but
It is the facts. Buy a minute to London Open. Yeah, let's see what happens.
yeah. And
So
understanding,
far, so far I've survived.
yes,
Not survived, but so
it's
far.
paper trade, paper trade.
No, I'm not in the trade.
Yeah,
So
paper trade.
far it's looking like I made the right decision. There's not that much momentum, but let's see what happens. The hour's finishing nicely, to be fair.
Because if you don't believe in liquidity grabs, right? Okay, this is my point. Okay, if you don't believe in liquidity grabs, and you'll say you're a trader, oh yeah, they don't care about your liquidity. They're too big for that. They don't care. Well, wouldn't you say that most all trades should be you should have a 50-50% chance of getting your trades right? But somehow, all right, somehow you always seem to pick the wrong one. If you don't think it's rigged against your favor, then I think you're just a bit, in denial, I would say.
That is a
Because
good point.
realistically, if it comes to a support or resistance, you have a one or two chance of getting it right, but somehow you get it wrong still, every single time. So if you don't believe it's rigged in your favor and so on, then yeah, against your favor, sorry. But yeah, that's how I see it. That's how I see trading.
Yeah, I guess even if you boil it down, if you assume, let's say, what example shall I use today? Let's say it's not shoes. I always say shoes. What's the new example? Let's say it's footballs. Let's say you
Yeah.
have a company that wants to sell footballs, or let's say they want to buy footballs. The price is currently £8, but they want to buy at £5, right? They have to wait for price to reach £5, and the only reason they're looking to buy at £5 is because they know there are willing sellers at £5.
Hmm.
So they're targeting 5 for their buys because they know there are people who are willing to sell at 5. So of course price is going to eventually reach there, and yeah, it's a rough way of putting it, but did that make sense? I don't know if that made sense fully.
I can hear, but I explained it in a way like what's it called? Depth of market. Hold on one second.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about. We were saying in trading, no, in a normal business, they're looking at actual prices of the market. Whenever they're looking to buy stock or sell stock, they look at actual prices. They don't look at a chart with candles on the screen and
Yeah.
say, okay, guys, we've got resistance here. When price reaches here, we're going to sell, right? They're looking at actual prices, actual figures in the past from history and saying, okay, whenever price reached this much, we got this many sellers, this many buyers. Okay, it makes more sense to target this area. Sorry, not target this area, but it makes more sense to buy here or sell here.
Hmm.
Whereas trading is the only place where we're still buying and selling. It's just currencies instead of products,
Yeah.
right? It's the only thing where we start looking at charts and looking
Well,
at
it's a financial.
candles.
It's a financial asset. So yeah, you're
Yeah,
still buying.
you're still buying and selling. Imagine it's a real product. You want to look at, okay, where are people buying and selling? You got to bring people into the equation.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's
They
yeah.
look at actual orders, not,
Mhm.
you know, random
That's
shit.
why I talk about market psychology and where
That's it.
basically I feel like people are in the market
Yeah.
for real. They look at candles and fast up and down generate human emotions. Exactly. That's what I mean. But by market psychology, is exactly what I mean, right? When people are in this market, they get emotional because money is involved, right? If money is involved, people get a bit too emotional with it. They get attached with it. So there's going to be two things in this market. There will be greed and fear. If you can look for those greed and fear, and basically you can basically substitute it with liquidity because when there's a lot of fear, right, they're looking, well, it's hard to explain in that way. So let's just say if they bought at a certain price, their stop loss would be certain place. Okay, if price goes down to that stop loss, they'll have a lot of fear. And what do they want? They either want to get back into, go up and go back into their entry so they can get out of break even. What would they do if they go back to break even? They'll close their trade. And if they close their buying trade, what do they have to do? They have to sell it, right? They have to sell it in order to close their trade. So there'll be a lot of selling when there's in that current market, in that specific market example. it's very hard to explain that concept really, but that's just the gist of it, I guess. And bring traders into the market. There you go. There you go. In simple terms, just follow what News said. Honestly, it makes more sense instead of me rambling on and on about it. Basically, we're just trying to fill time because we can't find traders at the moment. So glad we got your attention for a bit.
Yeah, the trade was, I don't know, it was just a risky trade, so I avoided it today.
Yeah,
didn't like it.
I still do expect it to go down though, to be honest. So I mean, in my point of view, obviously, in my opinion, you probably made the right choice, but
let's see.
I'm not in a trade. I'm in the opposite trade, so I'm biased.
Yeah.
London Open. Let's see what happens. Ooh.
Thing is, even if price continues pushing up, right? And let's say I missed this potential win, I also avoided a loss earlier on.
Yeah.
Both using intuition, so you know it's you can put two spins on the coin. Don't mind me, I'm probably just being salty. I missed this. I missed the buy, but let's see what happens.
Oh, deja vu from yesterday for me. I can't lie.
Deja vu.
Deja vu for me yesterday. Missing the buys. Yeah, I missed the buys yesterday.
That's why I would have preferred if it pushed down and took the low, because I'm pretty sure yesterday. Yeah, yesterday that's what happened. Yesterday we got a little reaction, but didn't push up. Then took the actual low. So it was if that happened, I would have been more likely to take the trade. Is anyone else looking to enter GJ? Buy or sell? Oh no.
But as we were saying on the group, though, liquidity is becoming such a common concept, and people always look for liquidity grabs now.
Yeah.
Well, most traders will look for liquidity grabs now. How viable will that strategy be? Like waiting for a liquidity grab, then go in that direction.
In the next year.
At that point, you're gonna like need to be looking for another liquidity grab. Obviously, it's still gonna be basing around liquidity, but there's gonna be different points of liquidity. Now, there's gonna be some liquidity here for the average retail trader. There's gonna be liquidity here sitting because of the SMC trader. It's gonna be so on and so forth. It's gonna get so complex.
Yeah, no, it was interesting. I remember you talking about it with I forgot who you're talking about it with, but you said now we're waiting for a liquidity grab. Eventually, it's gonna be a liquidity grab.
Oh, but liquidity grab,
that's already happening. I would say that's already happened.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, that is true.
We always get a second. We're already getting a liquidity grab of the liquidity grab.
Yeah.
Next year, it's gonna be a grab of the grab. Then this and that, and then eventually we're gonna return back to a baseline where. This is what I was saying. We're gonna have support. There's gonna be no liquidity grab.
Yeah, because there's gonna be enough demand there.
Yeah, because no one's gonna be buying off support. Everyone's gonna know about smart money, and they're gonna think, oh well, it's gonna take the support surely, and then the banks are gonna realize there's no orders sitting here, and this is an actual thing. If you think about it, the more popular smart money gets, the more people know about it. No, there are gonna be less and less orders below the actual support.
Yeah.
So price is gonna push up to generate more orders. They won't even need to push down because no one's waiting there. So that's an interesting
liquidity everywhere. That is true. Yeah. Break it down on a lower time frame. You get
Yeah. Obviously, every low, every high, there's always liquidity.
Yeah, there's always some people there. But I'm just like in terms of majority of traders, like they're looking at specific levels where their stop loss will be, where their entry will be, where their take profits will be, and so on. If you think about it, though, the market is just a massive Ponzi scheme, though, because you have to get more traders involved really for their liquidity.
The market is a Ponzi scheme.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, like we need to make more liquidity somewhere. Like, the market needs to get liquidity from somewhere.
What's the exact definition of a Ponzi scheme? It's not the same as a pyramid scheme, is it?
I don't know. It's all like. You have to. For me, it's like you have to get more people to keep the thing afloat. That's how I see it.
Let me see. I'm not sure.
Bit of a controversial thought there, but I'm saying it's like a Ponzi scheme because you got to get more people, more noobs to get into the market in order to like, oh yeah, come onto the market. You'll definitely make money, and then like they're not making money because they're being used as liquidity or somewhat. I know that's not exactly how it works, right? It's,
I mean, you basically got it right. Ponzi sounds very similar to pyramid. It says it's a. I'll just put it on screen. It's a form of fraud that lures investors and pays profits to earlier investors with funds from the more recent investors.
oh, sounds like
Which
trading to me.
sort of technically you could say
Sounds
more
like
people
trading
are
to me.
starting to trade, but the older traders are getting paid based on
Yeah,
the
good.
older
Well, they have,
traders getting liquidated.
yeah, liquidated, exactly. But
Essentially, I guess.
we're acting like, it's only the new traders that get liquidated. Obviously, like
Yeah,
more experienced, even hedge funds get liquidated. They make losses too. So it's not like, we have the market really has to rely on new people, although they are
yeah.
the easiest targets.
Basically, what you're saying is, if there were only the banks, they wouldn't actually be able to make that much money because,
Well, they're
or the
just
market
trading that,
wouldn't move
yeah.
that much because it's only one-sided. It's a one-sided coin.
Well, yeah. I mean, they just have to know where the other banks are thinking. So whatever their analysis is, they just have to go a little bit, you
Yeah, that's a pyramid. Yeah, it basically sounds the same, dude, doesn't it? I don't know.
know.
It sounds exactly the same as a pyramid, doesn't
It's a pyramid
it?
scam. So trading is a pyramid scheme. Now we found out today, boys. You know something new every day. What's next?
There's a video idea for you. Trading is a pyramid.
It's more of a short, really. You just have to read that
That's
definition.
true.
Everyone put the two and two together, like, that is true.
That's most videos. That's most videos summarized, isn't it? All these big videos you see, they could be summarized in the short.
Honestly, but you don't get paid to as much as you do a short 10-minute video. So
Yeah.
obviously gotta prolong that.
Still no bottom wick on this hour, so your shorts could play out.
What do you
Probably.
mean? I got tapped out, bro. I got tapped out for 1%.
Sure you did.
No, I did.
Traders scheme and gamble.
Look, I got tapped out, by the way, boys. I'm out of this trade. There you go. My stop loss at break even. This one was here at 1%, 1 to 1. You can see that I got tapped
Oh,
out. I
that
may look to end
re-entry.
re-entry. Yeah, I may look at end this one as well. I moved it to 1 to 1.
Okay, nice.
I may look into re-entering this at some point. You can see the what's it called? The range has moved from basically it was crap. What was it? It was basically just removing this at that point.
Yeah.
You can see. But obviously I'll just keep this level on there just for future
Decent.
reference.
Decent little trade.
Now we could potentially look to get these little slackers over here, people that entered here, get these slackers, right? I'm sure there's people that are thinking like me, and start going like that potentially.
Nice.
That could happen. There is potentials. Trade is a scheme and gamble. That's why I say I'm a best gambler, mate. It is a W, I guess. I guess it's a W.
I mean, it
It
is
didn't hit.
because
It didn't hit take full profit though. It's quite annoying.
true.
I mean, I had a 2% route, so it might as well have hit take profit. To be honest, I can't lie. It might as well have in terms of the profit I made from it, because it was only really a 1 to 4. So like it hit 2%, right? So it might as well have been a full take profit if I closed. If I closed it.
Good.
It's just a cop out, but yeah. 1%, nah, 2%, 2%. I got because I closed half, and yeah, -1%,
That's
zero
it.
W.
-2% would have been an L for real.
Oh, bro,
I
LL,
would
L
have.
squared.
Yeah.
Would have cried,
Zero
mate.
equals
Probably would have quit
W.
trading at that point, boy. They'd be like, how the hell do I make such a stupid mistake risking 2% on a trade? Am I okay? But nah, I was good.
Are
Good,
you
good.
okay?
It paid off in the end, I guess. I mean, you gotta have some luck in trading, I guess, and that was my luck for the year. Done.
And now December begins.
December begins, indeed.
L squared.
L squared, yeah.
Legit.
That's exactly it. Look at them trades, brother. You go crazy. Look at James, man. James, when are you free? If we're doing this what's it called? This mastermind, obviously we'd love to have you on the call. Nu's probably just gonna have to put his say after the fact because he's a busy man. He's got things to do.
He's got a family. He's got
Got a
World
family.
Cup things in it.
He's got World Cup things, brother.
Yeah, this would have been a good trade. It would be very similar to yesterday's, but unfortunately, I don't know. Something was putting me off about it. It was the hour candle was still bearish. You know, London Open coming up. The
James is an
low had not been
SMC
taken.
mastermind.
Oh
Indeed.
yeah, he is. He's a real ICT student.
I just follow your trades and put my input. Funny thing is, because we follow your trade and put our input, so like, I guess how's that gonna work?
The pyramid scheme is real, bro.
How does that work then, New? Explain that one to us. If you guys want access,
You're still sharing your screen,
this
buddy.
mastermind. Oh, whoops! If you guys want access to this mastermind, feel free to join the Discord. It's completely free. It's in the link in the description below. Join.
Boy, he's nearly at 50. I think we're on 48 now.
It's 2 people away from 50. Can you be the 50th person to join? I don't know. Can you? You tell me.
The only reason we're promoting it is because we want more people in the chat. We're not trying to sell anything. We don't.
No, there's actually no upsell in that.
We don't
Discord.
actually gain anything apart from more people talking. So
ask the people in the group. All we do is just offer them our course. That's it. Like, it's not even that big of a deal, guys. Nah, I mean whatever charts. Pay you focus for the week.
You could put a link in the chat to make it easier. Nah, I mean whatever charts.
That is true.
Pair you focus for the week. I put my input. Right. Actually, yeah, that's a good shot.
Can you see that? There we go.
Yeah, I can see it.
Thank you for everyone who voted, by the way. Thank you for thinking that psychology is important. I completely disagree with you all. Actually, I don't know. Should we talk about psychology for a bit? We have time. We're waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
For me, okay.
So I'm on for the stream too.
I think like psychology is important to some extent. If you have a mechanical rule-based strategy, like most people do in trading, you don't take intuition into account or whatever. I think people put too much emphasis on psychology because in psychology, all you really need to do is be able to enter when you need to, when you have to, and hold your trades. That's it. That's basically the 2 things that you need for psychology, and I don't think it's that difficult to do, especially if you have data backing your strategy up. So in that case, I don't think strategy is that psychology is that important. But on the other hand, I think it's important as well because obviously I use market psychology in my trading, so I look at where people have entered and what they're feeling at the time, and what their psychology is at the time, whether they have loads of fear, greed, or whatever. But that's what psychology is. Follow your strat. Oh, I'd say, to be fair, when people talk about psychology, they go like, "Well, if you're feeling bad that day, guys, don't trade." But if you're feeling bad that day, but you have a rule that you can follow, it doesn't really matter. If you're feeling bad one day at work, right? It's not like you can't follow orders.
This is it. That's the most important thing.
Do you know what I mean?
Like I used to, if you're finished, I used to literally overthink how my day started all the time when I was trading, like. The whole law of attraction stuff as well, especially if you know about that, it really can fuck you up if you're not, thinking straight. Like the smallest thing could happen and I'll be like, okay, I'm probably going to lose a trade today if I take it. But then later on, the more I realized, okay, as long as I follow the rules, and the more you backtest, you'll realize this too, and just showing up to the chart every day, like what will happen is you'll notice the day could start off in a bad way. As long as when you come onto the charts, your mind is clear, it doesn't matter. That's all you have to make sure of. Forget the law of attraction or, if your day starts off bad, you can't do this, do that. Just make sure that when you do get onto the chart, whether you need to, exercise first or do something to clear your head, as long as when you get on the charts, you're fine, then yeah, don't miss a day just because you're feeling shit or you had an argument with your girl or, something happened. Because what you have to remember is we are human. And how many days are there going to be where we're feeling normal? Like, Mark, what do you reckon? In a year, if you had to guess, how many days are there actually where you're feeling fine? Like
normal, bro.
Never. Normal.
There's always
you're not feeling
happening.
excessively happy or excessively sad.
There's always something that happens that changes your emotion. Or your,
Yeah, because it's life.
There's always something
There's always shit going on. So, like, how are you going to beat the guy who turns up every day regardless of how he's feeling? And then there's you who's like, oh shit, man, I had an argument.
I don't feel like today. I don't feel like.
I don't feel like doing it today. Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna ignore it until the speech was done. Bro. Oh god.
New is a life coach,
Is
boys.
this how you became so good, New?
Oh, New is a life coach.
This is New's secret strategy, bro.
Screw psychology, just screw.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, no, realistically though, I don't think psychology depends how you define it. But for me, if you're thinking about how you don't trade if your emotion isn't right or whatever, I don't think it's that too important if you have a mechanical trading edge. But if you take intuition like I do, I would say psychology is quite important because nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah, and I think it's always important because even I think if you have a system like a mechanical system, your emotions could still get involved because you might just end up not following the rules, but that depends on the person, right?
But I feel like everyone puts too much emphasis on it. Like everyone's saying, "Oh,
They definitely
psychology is
put
the
too
most
much
important
emphasis
thing."
on it, but I think it's
Psychology is the
important
most important thing,
regardless.
but like realistically, having a profitable strategy is probably a tiny bit more important than having good psychology. Because if you have a crappy
Yeah,
strategy, regardless of your psychology, you're gonna take an L.
yeah,
But if you know your strategy is profitable, even if you're feeling bad that day or whatever, you still have a chance of winning if you have a strategy that works. Good morning, good morning, Frederick. Good morning, good morning.
Morning, Frederick.
I mean, New's not wrong. Listen to New, to be honest. New, you're a genius.
You'll definitely have clarity on the charts, that's for sure.
Then like what's it called? Wolf of Wall Street say something like that. Get rookie numbers, bump those numbers up.
Yeah, oh, mate, that's the most
That's
fucked
exactly what I'm
term.
thinking. Rookie numbers, boys, bump
Any
those numbers up.
trade you took?
Not at the
Nah,
moment. I took a trade
no
yesterday.
trades. Mark had
Uh,
sells and GJ. So
yeah, but I got tapped out now. Break even and then 1%, and then closed partials yesterday for 1% as well.
So yeah, a winning trade from Mark. Personally, I didn't end up taking these buys. I just didn't like how it looked. I might be taking these sells to be fair on GJ. We've taken liquidity, come into an order block here. I am still expecting these lows to get taken, and the hour has no bottom wick, so I might be taking these sells. Mark accidentally took a W.
Don't make it sound like that, bro. It sounds like a. I mean, I don't mind. I make myself sound like a bad trader, anyways. To be honest, you guys don't need to do that for me. I do that
You actually
myself.
do. The amount of shit you say to
Yeah, but it's fine though. It's okay if people think I'm not that good of a
it's
trader. They'll be surprised.
self-humbling
They'll,
strategy, isn't it?
they'll be surprised when I take a trade. They're like, "Oh, you take those trades, huh?" They're like, "Nah, it was an accident."
Yeah.
I accidentally took a trade. I accidentally pressed the button. I didn't even mean to be honest.
Dude, you got the Midas touch.
The Midas touch. I turned everything into Well,
He does, to be fair. He does.
well, gold. Because I do trade gold, so maybe that's why. Primarily gold.
Maybe that's what you call the strategy, the Midas
I turn
touch.
everything into Bitcoin, not gold. That'd be a good one. You can W even without trying. I mean, what can I say? It's part of It's just so hard trying to be me. I'm just trying to lose, boys. I really am. I'm just trying to lose that one time, but I just can't. Flashback to 2 days ago where I lost two in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, flashbacks. Memory of a goldfish. I never lose a trade.
I like these sells. If you get a strong bearish close here, I'm definitely taking these sells. Because the hour has no bottom wick, I'm just imagining if the first half of the hour closes like this, the next part of the hour, the second half of the hour should be like this. Logically. Obviously, in line with all the other things, we are in bearish structure. We've reached into the premium, tapped the order block. It all makes sense, to be fair. As a new trader, if you've been lost and it was you in your dream, basically, yeah. As a new trader, trading like a robot with no emotions, following a profitable strategy recommend. I guess intuition together with following your system.
Experience,
that's it, because you can't really build up intuition from back testing, I would say. You can, but it's a lot better when you're doing it live, because back testing, you can go through a week's worth of trades within like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on your strategy.
Yeah.
But your intuition comes from seeing the charts real time every single day, and then you learn to react. You see how the candle's forming, because that's a lot of intuition. A lot of intuition, personally, is to do with how the candle actually forms. When you can literally see the momentum and how fast it's moving up, how fast it's moving down. So I would say, yeah, you start off with a strategy that's easy to follow, and the better you get, the more natural, like the intuition will naturally just start to come into it, and the less structured. I'm not saying can be a good thing, but naturally your strategy will start to trust yourself more. It'll put more trust on you and less trust in the rules.
I mean, it's a bit, intuition's a bit misleading because like intuition just sounds like you're just guessing.
Yeah, it's always a combination.
See it more as like you've seen this happen before, and then you're just basically trying to replay that memory in your head, and so you have an idea what's going to happen.
That's basically it. Yeah, that is.
But like, intuition's a bit misleading as a word. You're not just trying to guess the market. You're not trying to predict the future realistically. It's just you've seen that certain price action, that certain structure, that certain whatever you've seen before. So you're like, oh, okay, this is potentially what's going to happen. If you've been lost, then it was in your dream. What do you mean?
If you lost a trade, it was in your dream.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Never lost a trade, mate. Never lost a trade. That's why I delete everything on Discord. Nah, I don't. It's still on there. My losses are still on there. They are few and far between. I will be honest. I will give myself that. They are few and far between, my losses. Oh, well, that's not true because I lost 2 in a row. What? No comment. We'll skip. Skip. Oh, gosh. I was like, my losses are few and far between. I remembered I lost 2 in a row last week. Well, a few days back. So they are not few and far between. Are very together. It's been a while since I lost 2 in a row, though, to be honest. It's been a while. A month, 2 months ago. Bear in mind, I only take like 1 or 2 trades a week. So, yeah. It's not that impressive. It's okay. GJ, though, completely obliterated my stop loss. Well, my what's called trailed stop loss and my break-even stop loss. And it looks like it could be dropping here. But it's fine. I'm looking for a re-entry on GJ at some point. Also looking at potential gold sells. I know someone in the group yesterday was trying to sell gold. I think they got a very good entry at 1757. I'm pretty sure they got it at beautiful entry around I think 4 o'clock, or even less than that. Dropped. Now my anticipation is we're potentially taking these eyes out. Actually, I'll do this. So we have obviously 2 things that could potentially happen, right? The first thing is we can break this level and obviously just fill in this range. That could potentially happen. Obviously, breakout traders need to stay with Ws too. The second thing is we could potentially look to break out this trade, and as soon as we finish back down below, we have this whole range to fill in. And because of my bias, I do anticipate it to go even lower, down to these 1740 levels, and then we could potentially start looking to climb back up into 1765 and even further up to potentially 1780. And my highest my highest take profit will be at 1800, and at that point, to be honest, I think the market will probably start turning back on itself and start pushing back down. But that's just, again, intuition, mostly because 1800 has always been a major level for gold for some reason, for me anyways. When I was trading it all the way back when, 1800 seems to be some sort of reaction around those levels. So again, intuition, but obviously experience base around that 1800 reversal point. Obviously, it's not going to be 1800. It might not be 1800 perfectly. We might push up a little bit and then start dropping back down. By the end of this year, or maybe early next year, I do anticipate gold to be bearish all the way back down to potentially 1500. If you look at the weekly, actually look at the monthly, it's probably a little bit better. This candle really looks like it's just trying to entice buyers. We had a bit of fake out, I guess you can say. Basically, but it really does look like it's just trying to entice buyers over here for the continuation, potentially back down. But yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea
there, mate.
It could potentially be, this could be potentially the start of obviously the bearish move to the downside. Could be the reversal point for gold. I doubt it, because gold will always potentially be, most likely be appreciating in value for lifetime, but still potentially.
can't
Yeah,
lie, I can
sorry.
imagine there's a lot of buyers waiting there
Where?
on your golding.
Here?
I think in terms of smart money, that it looks like a whole. It's left liquidity on top.
It
Grab
has.
liquidity into the downside. Hold up.
Look at relative equal highs. Grab the sell side liquidity right here.
Yeah, what you were on the monthly time frame, weren't you? So
Yeah,
if I go
finish
on
back on
the,
itself. Start probably taking out those monthly highs. Could happen. Could happen.
and it sort of lines up. If if we're saying recession is going to hit heavy next year, gold will to some degree start moving up, right? Because yeah,
Thing
people
is,
like
yeah.
people, working class people, middle class, whatever. Yeah, they're not going to be thinking about gold if the recession is heavy.
But they're not the
But
target market for gold, though.
that's
That's the
what I'm
thing.
saying. The people with
Yeah,
the hot money, the real investors,
hot money.
they're definitely going to be moving their money to gold.
Here's my prediction for 2023, and it's actually just purely prediction, mostly because like I don't really know what's gonna happen, right? It's by the way, this is just more waffle than anything, but I do. So I see crypto crashing even further because obviously as interest rates rise, obviously big businesses and stuff, they don't really hold cash, right? They mostly use loans for their day-to-day like activities. They use debt and so on and so forth, and obviously they keep all their money in assets that appreciate in value. Obviously, now that times are a bit tougher, they're gonna have to take some more cash in order to pay their loans because they don't want to incur more debt and more interest rate at this point. So obviously that's going to slow their growth, but that's later on down the line. So I believe for those people that had, um, that had investments, they would take obviously the riskiest assets out first, which is Bitcoin. As soon as Bitcoin, that would obviously cause Bitcoin to crash. But I do believe that because the recession will be like longer than expected, they're gonna have to take some stocks out as well. So the second thing to crash potentially will be stocks, and for those homeowners as well that over leverage during this will start to struggle because they will have to pay off 10 debts, 10 mortgages, because obviously what they did was they bought a house, refinance. It's a great way to obviously get a lot of properties, but in a time where interest rates are rising and so on and so forth, those 10 mortgages will be increasingly more expensive. So they're probably going to have to sell off some of their houses. More people are going to be selling off in the housing market, causing another market crash in the housing market. And then obviously with this, a lot of people defaulting, credit crunch will happen. If the credit crunch happens, those people that rely on new loans to support their business, their day-to-day activities, won't be able to support themselves any further. I'm talking about obviously the big businesses and stuff, and billionaires and stuff. They don't have liquid assets. What they do is they use their assets, and obviously they go to a bank and say, okay, so give me a loan, and then my collateral will be my stocks and shares and whatever. Now it'll be harder for them to get loans as because there'll be less trust within the banking industry for lending, and there'll be what is called a credit crunch where lenders are less likely and less not able. They don't want to lend as much because it's riskier. And obviously that's going to cause another problem in itself. And that's, I think, how it's going to obviously, how this 2023 recession will happen. I don't think we'll be out of the recession until 2024, but we'll see. I don't know really what's the best asset to hold at this point. Like, I think everything's just going to be a struggle. Like, even 9 to 5 jobs aren't safe because obviously they're going to be loads of job cuts everywhere as business can't sustain the amount of spending. They're going to have to cut the fat. I think trim the fat. I think Elon Musk already started with that in Twitter, but that was just because it was a bloated company. But still, trimming the fat now. And yeah, it's going to be a struggle for 2023 all the way to 2025, to be honest. Two-year hard recession, maybe even 3 years. We'll see.
I would say much rather 2 years than 1 year.
Yeah,
It's much more
that's
likely.
my expectation. If any one of you guys agree, let me know why.
With the whole Twitter thing, it could be. I bet the rest of the tech industry saw what Musk did, and they're probably following suit.
Potentially,
They probably
I mean,
looked
like,
to Musk and thought, okay, this guy's obviously smart. He's successful, and they're all trying to follow in his footsteps, right?
Mm.
So I bet similar companies, social media, or just general startup tech companies,
yeah,
they're like, okay, let's trim the fat too. We don't need this guy, this guy, this guy.
yeah.
So
A lot of small business will suffer a lot. A lot of medium-sized business will suffer a lot, and some big companies will struggle a lot and probably close down. Obviously, they provide quite a lot of jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
So,
lot easier for the large companies to find
yeah,
workers.
and I think trading as a whole, I think, is relatively safe in terms of this recession. They can still make money from trading. Although, as I said on the group, like trading S&P and Nas, I think there will be quite a bit of liquidity issues with those assets. Mostly because like who's going to be trading those things? No one's going to be buying S&P when it's crashing, really realistically. So you're going to struggle to actually execute any shorts, any longs, or any trades or whatsoever. I don't know much about that though, so I'm not going to comment any further on that. But that's it's my theory, a film theory. Thanks for what? Yeah, it's gonna be a struggle. I think 2008 there was a recession, wasn't there? And like I didn't even feel. I can't lie. My parents played that well.
You didn't
Although it
feel
was
it.
quite a minor one, a recession. I didn't even know a recession was happening in 2008. Obviously, I was 7 at the time, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously we were little, so I don't really remember what was going on
Yeah.
then. Was it 2007? Sorry, 2008. 7 years old. Win like what? Year 3? Year 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't know what's going on. I was just playing PlayStation back then, bro.
Yeah.
Football, PlayStation, school, boom. That's the day. In reverse order.
Yeah. We're gonna be seeing some mad inflation. Although I think inflation will be settling down around like 2020, mid 2023. But obviously, at the cost of interest rates rising, and obviously when interest rates rise, growth slows down, and obviously so on and so forth. You did some economics with.
Yeah, for sure. It's just
Yeah.
tricky to predict it. I don't understand how you can really predict the effect of it.
That's the base. As I said, it's like literally that's just me. It's more guesswork than anything factual.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's.
The very least we can say is prices are going up. People haven't really, started to feel the effects yet, but they are going to keep going up. Even with the whole planned blackouts in January, February, we know behind the scenes, these companies are panicking.
Oh yeah.
And when
100%.
people feel the effects, when the prices go up even further, and they start looking at their monthly bill like, hold up, I haven't got a pay rise, but my bills have gone up like X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Then panic's going to set in. That's when people are going to start. I don't know what people do. Looking for more jobs.
Yeah.
But everyone's going to be let go because even the business owners are going to be
That's kind of
struggling.
why I wanted to. That's why I wish I started Enigma sooner. If we started Enigma sooner, maybe, obviously not factual, maybe we'd have infrastructure to obviously hire people and so on and so forth, provide some sort of. But hindsight. A struggling year for sure. Luckily, trading is recession proof apparently, so we'll see. We'll see if that's true.
By the way, guys, we're not being negative. This is motivation to get
See it
become
as
a better
motivation.
trader.
Yeah,
This is
see it as
motivation to sort your shit
Yeah.
out right now.
It's yeah. I mean, I think most people see it coming though. Like, I don't think people think like the worst is yet to come. Like, I don't think anyone's thinking it's the worst yet. They know it's coming.
Yeah, everyone
Just-
knows it's coming, but it's like, what can you do?
Yeah, exactly. So, such a depressing stream.
Nah, it wasn't. It's a roller coaster stream every day.
It is, to be honest, it is.
And I think when no one's talking in the chat, I don't know if everyone's left, or I'm guessing they're paying attention to what we're saying.
Nah, they're like, the hell is this guy talking about? Like, is he okay? Is he good?
The recession.
Is he good?
I came on this stream for vibes, not recession talk. Come on, what you doing?
What recession are you talking about? That's a myth.
Yeah. I'm just watching the World Cup. What do you mean recession?
Yeah, the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, guys, if this candle does close strongly bearish, I will sell.
Oh, what was your
Although-
liquidity point, Grab?
Yeah, this high that got created here, since we're now coming
Oh,
into the
right.
order block, then I thought that.
I had to take it down.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No to recession talk.
Yes,
That's
yes,
a no,
Lou,
no.
yes.
Nah, it's scary for most. To be fair, I understand why people don't want to.
I really? You fell asleep to us talking about the demise of humankind? What? How are you falling asleep?
He's
bro?
got no heart. He's got no heart.
He's got no emotions. Nu's cold, bro. He knocked one out, so he's got no emotion.
Nah, because Nu knows he doesn't get affected. He's like, I'm calm, mate. I'm calm.
Yeah.
No need to hear that because you know what? I'm sorted. Because Nu was a smart person. Probably saved up loads.
Like, gonna hope it's gonna close strong. Yeah, Elite Man, you selling too? Too much into the future. Me and Mark have a thing to you. We try not to talk too much about the future.
It's in 2 months, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's
it's
true.
in 2 months, bro.
What, the blackout is? Yeah, the blackout.
Yeah. Well, session started, but yeah. Well, I did bring so. You can sleep in a chair. It'll be our what's a bedtime story? Talk about recession.
Shall we always end the stream with recession?
Yeah, so everyone can go back to sleep and chill. Yeah, that'll be a good way.
Yeah, Elite Man, I defo can imagine you selling here. Clean candles to the left. I don't know if did he trade smart money? I keep forgetting.
No. He trades more like Roger Banks, if anything.
Yeah, so then you got clean candles.
He probably used liquidity though. To be honest, I can't lie. Elite Man, I might bring up here next time. Can't believe we're getting rinsed in our stream here.
I don't think how is recession talk boring though? If anything is negative, then I get that.
Yeah.
It's okay, Mark. Mark's never gonna bring up the recession again.
I'm never gonna bring up recession ever again, guys. You know what? If you guys start struggling without any warning, don't blame me. Doomsday clock. 2 months.
In a year's time, they turn up to the stream like, boys, I need some signals. What's going on? Boys, I didn't listen to you about the recession.
The day Nu asked for signals is the day I give up on trading, mate.
Yeah, true.
Just the day I give up on trading. I'll be like, yeah, okay, if he can't do it, then I'm just...
Mark, we don't blame you, but we know it's your fault.
Sorry.
Jesus.
I just sold like gold too much, and now we're in a recession. I bought like the Feds too much from me talking about recession. They were like, oh, screw this guy. Crash the economy now, boys. Or maybe I was the one who ate the bat. Who knows? You guys will never know.
Yeah, the further we close below this wick, the better.
Jeez, bro. That's a big bullish candle you're going against.
I'm basing it on the hour, bro. I joined this group of signals. We know, Nu, we know.
Bro, what do you mean?
Nah, he's out here giving the signals nowadays.
Bro, we let you join the group for the signals. Like, how is this gonna work, bro? What is this?
Yeah.
What kind of transaction are we doing here, Nu? Yeah, the day Nu and James ask for signals is the day that I say Forex is just impossible and everyone just gives up. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't give up, boys. You get there.
Looking like a terrible close so far.
It is looking horrible, mate. It's looking horrible.
So,
I mean, we
then
do
a
have
no
liquidity.
trade stream.
We have liquidity sitting just at 1662679. It's not too far away.
Oh, you mean those highs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 pips away.
That's
It's
what
not
I'm
too far
saying.
away.
I want it to close strongly.
And the
even
commission.
At the very least, I'm still gonna wait for this low here to get broken. On the basis that we are gonna create a bone wick for the hour. So let's see.
To be fair, Nu, no one has joined quite a bit because of you, so in quite a long time. So you know, you're losing that commission money quite, you know, very quickly here. You got 2 people to join. To be fair, as soon as you plug it in the chat, people join. But for us, it's like when we say it on this live stream, they say, "Oh, slimy guys trying to get me join this call, his group."
I think we say it in a good way. You know what's funny though? Because Nu's a moderator and elite man, they might think we're being serious about the commission.
Oh my god, yeah, no, we're not.
Nu's got the little screwdriver next to his name. They're like, wait, is he actually getting commission?
They have no reason to ask you guys to join the group. Besides, obviously taking your signals, but that's different. That's besides the point, boys.
That's the real slimy, you know.
That's the real slimy, yeah.
But it's starting to come down. Let's see. What's the 5 minutes saying? Oh no, lots of flat lows. It's interesting.
We're looking to take the highs on gold here, so I think we might be able to execute a short soon. For me, anyways. I had to refrain from plugging. I was literally gonna say my trade is most likely gonna be in Discord, not like intentionally trying to plug it.
I think 3's too many, isn't it? 3 or 4.
No, I wasn't even intentionally trying to plug it, so I was like, okay, but I do want to say, if I do take a trade, I'm for the people already in Discord. I'm gonna post it on Discord for the people. When are you gonna make your video, by the way, your SMC video or your strategy video?
This weekend.
Strategy revealed.
Strategy revealed.
How I made $10 in the market.
What does my crystal ball look like?
Strategy revealed, guys. If this it's just looking like a bullish candle, just buy. Honestly, yeah. It's just a good chance it'll continue.
Should I do that now? Should we just take everything off the screen and be like, I'm sad?
I think like one of the best strategies, right, is go all the way back in time.
Today.
Go all the way back in time is count. Okay, after a bullish candle, what's the chance of it being a bullish candle for the next one? And if it's like 70%, then obviously that's a winning trade, I would say.
James, bro, are you doing this at work? Man's out here feeling his balls while he's at
what? Work. What's going on?
Read the chat, bro. Join the Discord. New, it's probably going to be a public video. Since the Discord's free anyway, I'm just going to make it a free...
I'll make mine public as well.
Free anyway, but on YouTube.
Make it. Hold on. Been waiting for months. Honestly, Adeel, I've been waiting for months too.
I've been slacking there, sorry.
Slacking. Honestly, guys, major L's in the chat for Adeel.
That actually is an L in the chat for just putting
L in the chat for the Adeel, boys. Slacking.
But hopefully I can keep it short. 20 minutes. 25 minutes.
Yeah, sorry, it wasn't a capital L. I couldn't be asked to go for the caps lock. It was too far on my keyboard. It's slacking as well.
And now Mark's slacking.
Oh gosh. Oh, look at gold, look at gold. Lovely stuff. Lovely price action. That's a scary price action. I don't know if I want to get involved in that in 15 minutes. I would also buy tickets for James' premiere. Absolutely. I would buy tickets for that. Ooh. I'm ill. James, yeah. We'll record James' strategy as well.
Yeah, feel free. New, you make one as well. Elite man.
Yeah, New.
Elite man as well. Everyone.
Yeah, New. You make a video as well, and we'll post it on ours. How the Uncle Trades. That's gonna be the title. You just hear the World Cup in the background while I was recording it. Yeah, but not a full-on video. It was like it was a short. It was a short. You know what I mean? It was a short video. That's what it was. We need a full-length 10-minute.
Am I missing something? Did he make a video?
No, you remember that time when he was like, "Oh, just look at your charts, right, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking at."
Oh yeah. Nah, that wasn't proper.
That wasn't real. Nah, that wasn't real. You gotta do it better. God, it has to be full-on edited with like sound effects and proper editing and stuff, and then we'll accept it.
Yeah. So you say that, New, but it's not that simple because you got all these daily flips, daily open.
James looking at midnight opens or something, and I'm like, what?
See that just use time has so much involved in it. With the
midnight when? Midnight your time? Midnight our time? Like, what's going on? Yeah. Which midnight we're talking about?
Alright, James. Alright, so this is the character James is choosing to play now.
What?
Read the chat.
I can't hear you. What the heck? Oh, which one? Discord?
The chat,
what?
Man. Read the chat.
I can't. It's not coming up. I got live chat.
No wonder it's not coming.
Oh.
I'm waiting for James's boss to walk behind him. I'll make him. Oh man. Yeah, but short term I just use the daily.
James, what are you watching? Why are you making something? Yeah, but short term I use a daily bias, bull, bear, break. Nah, we don't accept words. No, we only accept We only accept what? We only accept video format, not chat format. Sorry. He'll give me a raise. Well, keep sending them, man. Come on.
Give me a break.
You're on the wrong platform, James. You're on the wrong platform.
You're on the wrong tube, bro. Come on. What are you doing? Give me a raise. Yeah,
It's
probably.
fine.
I'm guessing no trade today.
It'll 100% be a YouTube short if he makes that video, then me.
Oh shit! It's definitely a 10-second video.
Oh, James. Oh, James, unlucky.
He's never sending an emoji again, bro. He's dead.
I'm about to end this whole man's career.
On that note, I'm ending the stream.
Oh god.
Yeah, there was no strong close, so no sell on GJ. Slightly pissed I missed the buy, but the confirmations weren't there for me. It didn't take the low. The 30-minute didn't look right. So yeah, no trade for the stream.
I was gonna try and make you laugh in the office to see if people just see like, what the hell's this guy laughing at?
What's this loser doing?
Yeah, literally, you got headphones on listening to us, and then you're in your office like, and they just see you go.
Then they come over to the chat. I'll make a video, bro.
Just
that's the real L of the stream right there. Just curious to deal why you wanted the low, because that's what I usually see now. That's literally it.
You wanted the low.
Yeah, like I said before to Mark, you get the initial liquidity grab.
Oh right, yeah.
Then usually what I see is price grabs liquidity again, but in this case,
it didn't.
It just didn't. So
you could. I'm
obviously there were certain confidences where I could have entered, but like I said, intuition comes into play. I just didn't,
It wasn't the highest probability trade that he saw, I guess. That's exactly what happened. That's what I thought it would be, bro. What's this loser doing, laughing at the screen? You're supposed to be looking for crimes. What are you doing?
That makes it even funnier when you know what you're doing.
Oh my god! Imagine looking at cybercrime. He starts laughing. Oh, everyone will think you're so weird in the office.
What does the hour look like?
Sorry, strong. Boys. I guess no trades today, but tomorrow's a new day. Today was fishing day. Tomorrow will be long or short, hopefully.
I might have to close my door. I'm only picking up evidence there. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just a techie one. I usually see that second low get taken. And my intuition was just... I'm saying intuition, but it was just, we just reacted off this order block here. The momentum on the 1 minute. If you see here, there was no momentum towards the bullish side. All of it was downwards, and look how slow, like if I show you here, very fast, and then the retracement was slow. So I was thinking, okay, there's a high chance we just continue downwards.
Retrace, yeah, take those lows out. Potentially New York Open, again, Jerome Powell speaking soon, so not soon, at some point. So I may look at potentially trading that, and live streaming that. Again, no promises, but I'll try.
You shall try.
Yeah. To be fair, I do miss being in an office space, to be honest, and like talking to people and stuff. I can't lie. I do miss that 9 to 5 vibe. Can you lie?
Yeah.
But yeah. I guess no trades. I mean, I'll send my chart. Like gold has broken the highs now, so I'm not gonna wait for the next hour to finish back down below into the range, and then I'll look to sell, and potentially going back down to 740. I know for a fact there's going to be stop losses hanging around these levels. So if that gets tapped and then we get a break back down below into that range, then I know that sellers are very aggressive in this market. So I'll look to obviously go with them as soon as that happens. I'll post it all obviously on Discord, and then we'll see.
Oh yeah, Elite Man was asking earlier about the Powell speech, if you're going to stream it.
Oh, do you? That's sick. I mean, I had a word from home thing as well.
Oh, sorry, Elite Man was asking.
What? So
are you gonna stream New York?
Oh, live. I said no promises, but I'll give it. You know what? Yeah, I will. You know what? Yeah, I will. I will stream it. It was fun last time, to be honest. Just jokes. And Adeel has no uni, so he's got no excuse.
That's it. That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a work from home like hybrid type thing as well. Contract. It was quite good. I
Too late,
enjoyed
you
that.
promised already.
I said the promises, bro. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't worry. I'll go on live later on if anyone's awake. I'll post it on Discord, and at that point we'll probably have a gold sale. So
He's gonna
yeah,
have the clickbait title too. Powell's speech.
Mr.
Views for
Powell,
days.
Mr. Powell. But yeah, can't.
Alright, so
Uh,
on that note, since I'm not taking a trade, I'm gonna end the stream there.
yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. See you
Hopefully the
later,
stream
maybe.
was good. Obviously no trades. Had one yesterday, nice one. Nothing today. But yeah, hope
It's
you
the
guys.
recession talk.
Yeah,
Recession talk ruined it,
recession talk.
apparently. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Whoever brought recession up,
Innit?
stupid guy, innit?
That one guy. Why do you have to do it, man?
What an
Alright.
idiot.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the day. Sound boys.
Thanks.